si moje plasky.
Už jsou live.
Good morning.
Čeret mandarinku.
Good morning, guys. Sorry for our little delay. 5 minutes too late. I hope nobody's in rush.
Class is free.
So today we're going to do partner yoga, Acro yoga. Tomáš just turned on YouTube, so we have to smile over there for a moment. Hi. So we're going to do Acro yoga, the basics of Acro yoga, and I think it's a super fun activity, especially if you're quarantined with your significant other.
Or with your friend.
Or with your friend, or with your mom, or with your dad, you know, whoever basically.
Or
and
your sister.
You ran out of board games and fun activities and you're looking for something new to do. This might be just the thing. It's 2 a.m. I'm still a bit buzzed, but I'm ready. Let's go. That's the attitude, guys.
It's the perfect time, actually.
It's the perfect time. So I think while Tomáš sets up the YouTube thing, I'm going to talk about Acro yoga, like why is it good, why we like it, why you should try it. Hold on, I have to smile for a thumbnail.
Dělej. Jo.
Okay, sorry. So Acro yoga is really nice in contrast to the regular, yoga practice. It's not only focused on yourself, it actually teaches you how to work with others, which is really useful for all kinds of relationships. It teaches you how to trust the other person, how to be vulnerable with them, communicate, say things when you need to say them, and just find this beautiful synchronization and symphony or synergy of you two. Apart from other things, it's also a very good way of strengthening your body. I wouldn't necessarily say that it makes you a lot flexible, but it definitely makes you stronger, which is really good and healthy. If you're the bottom person or the base, you're going to be working a lot with legs, stability, legs and arms. So you're going to be offering support to the other person. If you're a flyer or the upper person, it's all about your full body strength. So you have to be really strong throughout the whole body. Otherwise, the base person cannot move you around and do things with you. So yeah. What if you're single? A little question. So if you're single, I suggest you right now during quarantine, it's a bit difficult, but when this is over, I suggest you look for Acro yoga groups.
This is not only for relationship acros, this is just friend.
Partner.
I was practicing first year just with my friends only. You don't need your partner.
Yeah.
Real partner in your life.
But you can meet a partner
for Acro yoga.
You can meet a partner when you join Acro yoga groups when the quarantine is over. Okay, are we ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to be mostly the flyer, but I also do base for Tomáš. So it's not only the guy being down and the girl being up, or the base being always down and the flyer being always up, but they can switch their positions. And at the beginning, basing was so difficult for me because I am from nature not the most muscular and strong proportion or body structure, so it was really difficult. But with time you can learn a lot how to work with it, how to distribute a weight. And it's not really about strength, it's about weight distribution and learning how to work with that. So can we start? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hi.
YouTube is working, this is working, and let's see if we can work as well today. Alright, we'll do some warm-up. First of all, we're gonna stand and let's play. I hope you have some space. No.
Ty mi zrobi?
No. Alright, so I'll just square a bit and yeah, come face to face and give each other the hand, because in the Acro Yoga it's really important to have a good hand placement. So you're not you're never holding hands like this, you're holding like this, or in the Acro, maybe I will need to show like this. So one person will actually on the bottom, usually thumb is sticking out.
We're gonna show that later.
And then we'll put the hands together. So we will try it now in the standing. So we'll put forearms on the top of each other and then open the chest. On the YouTube I cannot see it, I'm sorry. This is better. So open up the chest, extend your arms and try to find the balance. You know, we are not equal with the weight. So lean back, open up the chest. Yes, this is the one. And then slowly
don't
from
lean
here.
back too much.
But you have to.
If you're heavy.
Slowly bend your knees. And yeah, let's do baby squat. Stop in the middle. And then slowly come up. Lean back. And then bend the knees. This is good preparation for base. And yeah, slowly, maybe 3 more times. Squat just a little bit more. And back. So 2. And for last time you stop, open the chest, and then you will release one hand back. You'll open up, you'll back, and then slowly bring back your hand, and then switch aside. Tak se si trošičku více. Okay. Back. And then slowly sit down. Open up your legs to the side. So we will do a little bit of stretching, you know, it's really important because we will do some crazy funky stuff. So it's good to be ready with your whole body. So if you cannot be that close like we are right now, that's completely fine. You can just bend the knees and just...
Can I do this one?
Yeah, you can do this.
Okay, so you're gonna take your right hand and grab your friend's forearm, right forearm, and then stretch the left arm overhead. Inhale to stretch long and exhale to lean towards your right leg. And you want to be pulling the arm of your partner a little to help them to open their chest. Keeping your left arm strong, both sit bones on the floor, and just breathing into this. For 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come up, and we're going to switch. So now grabbing the left arm of your partner, right arm reaches up as you inhale, and exhale to lean over towards the left side. Again, gently pulling the left arm of your partner, keeping both sits bones on the floor, right arm straight, breathing into your right side. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, and inhale to come to the center.
Yeah, that's good. Then you will bring your feet back to the center. Again, you'll grab your partner just behind the wrist, so you're not holding in your hands, never, because you can pull your wrist from there. So hold the forearm and bring both feet together. Just touch. Try to pop your chest forward and up. And then extend one leg to the sky. Flex your foot, just to feel, point, open up the chest, and then try to bend your elbows and bring yourself closer, or your friend or your partner closer, elbows to the side. Slowly come back, release one foot down, and then of course change and try the opposite. Maybe this will be harder, try to flex first, just to feel a little stretch behind the knee and hamstring maybe, and then point, bring the elbows to the side, open the chest, lean forward, and then slowly come back. Let's try with both feet in the sky. So your toes pressing, your heels pressing to each other. If you can, open up your legs. If you cannot, it's fine, keep your knees bended, but try to bring your chest up. lift it up, and yeah, let's have fun. Slowly, slowly from here, you are not releasing your feet to the ground, but you are slowly opening to the side. Slowly to the side and up. From here, the chest is open, you'll release, maybe you'll go maybe halfway, you'll stop, and then we'll release one arm. Just one arm back. Come back to the center, and switch. Slowly come back to the center, listen. So I'm gonna release my left hand, I will hold the opposite hand of Sara, so our arms are in the cross, and then Sara will release her left arm and I will release my left arm too. So we'll go to the cross. So another twist. Active flex. Open up the chest. Slowly come back. Grab the hands back to normal and then slowly release legs to the side and then lift up. This one is so hard, so maybe you feel a little bit of cracking like I did. Chest is lifted. So maybe two more. This one is hard, I know. Especially if you go all the way down. Chest lifted, Sara.
My chest is lifted.
But belly falling. So slowly up and release down. Alright. So you've done well. So let's continue for another pose. Because there is a lot of also pressure on the wrist, especially from some position for base, so it's good to do some little wrist warm up. And PR2, so why not to do it like in an Acro way or therapeutic Thai massage
Let's show
way.
it on the camera.
So we can be here, so both cameras can see it. So my one hand, so I call this one the heel of the hand. So same like foot, you know, you have heel, you have toes, your fingers and a heel. So I'll put the heel on the base or on the wrist of Sara's hand. Can you see? So on the wrist. And I will do the same thing from the other side. So I'm making the sandwich with her hand. And then over here, I'll put her hands on the forearm and look at me. Okay, I'll lift it just a little bit. So I'll slowly move forward and back. And then if she releases her hand, I can do a little massage to her. You can do just a little bit, you know, you can do just a bit. You can do a little circles around the wrist, or you can just release it, really. Okay, the other. Uvolni ty prsty.
Však jsou volněné.
Okay. This is good. So of course we are two, so you do it on the other side too. Enjoy.
We cannot go as fast. It's like a fish. Flopping fish.
It's funny, I know. The sounds might remind you something.
A flopping fish.
Yeah, or
a flopping fish.
A flopping fish. It can be anything, you know. Funny, right? Okay, just a little bit more, and I think we are ready to continue. Okay. She really wants to do one position where we are starting, so why not to do that? So
approved.
We're gonna start with the first position, preparation. Huh?
Ty trepiky.
Trepiky.
No, že ty robíš trepiky, já jsem...
Yeah. It's a preparation for a first position. First position is called flying bird, and you know, because every time we have a different. I don't want to say like a different partner, but you know, you don't need to always fly with the same person. So it's good to feel their weight and you know, wake up and warm up your knees. So Sara will say the rest.
And also, this is a beautiful exercise that teaches the upper person how to stand. Because one thing you cannot do and you should never do is this, leaning forward, hunching in your hips. So you should always be positioned as if you are doing the cobra, position from yoga. That means you engage the whole back side of your body, your hamstrings, your glutes, your back muscles. You open your chest and you never hinge in your hips and lean forward.
So be like this in a cobra or just plank, like be strong, really strong through the core. So never go to forward fold. And what I'm gonna do, I will place my feet on the, I just wanna feel with these pillows, I wanna feel her hip bone. And then from here I'll square my heels and then bend my knees just a little bit, just to feel her weight. So I'll bring her here and then come back. Also one really good thing, really good tip, is that if you're base and you extend your arms, you're supposed to or be close to your friend or to your partner, just touch her toes or his toes. And then from here, your arms can be to the side and you just play, just coming forward and back. So this is good. And this movement is really important because once you bring your knees towards you, keep your hips low all the time, okay? You bring your knees towards you. Now I will stay here, sorry. Okay, I will bring my knees in and then I will extend. This is like a circle. This is the way how you need to bring your friend up. If you do just up and you stop and you do push up kind of, it's gonna be so hard. But if you continue with the movement all the way in a circle, your flyer will fly there immediately without any like struggle. So yeah, I think we are ready to go. Hand placement. Be ready for hands as well because your friend will land or your partner will land on your hands. So as a base, I'm turning my thumbs like I'm making okay, like this signal. My thumbs are sticking back behind me and then I open my hands.
And me as a flyer, my fingers are pointing forward and my thumbs toward each other.
Yeah.
And before we go up, I'll just show you or will show you how not to do it and how many people do it at the beginning.
Yeah.
Can you show me your hand? So this is what happens a lot. People hinge to their hips, connect the hands and then from here try to go up. And it's like it can happen if your base is really strong and skilled, but usually it's not the correct way how to go into the position. So what you want to do is
try it.
Try it first, but then start correctly. So your hands will connect when your partners, or in our case, when Tomáš's knees are close to his chest. So I'll just start falling.
Yeah, just do not try to reach firstly with your hands. Just wait for that moment. They will land there, and then it will be there. One important thing, I've seen many people, they are opening still hands, so close hands. You want to feel the grip, you want to feel your partner there. Alright, I know that some people, especially runners, if you're a runner, probably 90% of the people here or something, you have a tight hamstring, so it's good to have something lighter. Can you bring me your mat? So bring something under your pelvic, because it will lift you up. And it will release just a little bit of the pressure from, or not pressure, just the tightness from your hamstring. So I will just roll the mat under me, just 2 centimeters extra helps a lot. I'm flexible in my hamstring, but I also like to have a little cushion under me. So we are ready. I'll place my feet there, and then Sara starting to fly, and I will come up. One important thing for flyer, keep the feet together and then chest pop up. What happens all the time, hands are away from the line where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be in a line, my shoulders and Sara's shoulders with the hands are in one line. If they will go a little bit forward, I will have a lot of pressure going forward, so I need to stabilize it with the chest, and it's not needed. If you're just in one line, my legs are in one line in 90 degrees, this position is so easy. So what are we gonna do now? If you are up, I hope you are. If not, just keep trying, because it's gonna be thousands and thousands tries and thousands falls.
And we're going to save this video so you can try again.
Yeah. So I cannot see you on YouTube. But what we're gonna do, it matters, What we're gonna do, I will release the one hand of Sara first, so I wanna see if she's stable or not, and then I will come back.
And what is really important is that you signalize your friend which hand you're releasing.
Mm-hmm.
So you always communicate by squeezing, double squeezing the palm you're going to release, so that the other person knows what is happening.
Mm-hmm. So you can do signal with the hands. That's probably the first one, most easiest one. Or you can of course speak up. You can say like, oh, let's go down, or you can say anytime, what will happen next. Okay, so communicate with each other. If you have the person there, why not to use your voice? So now we release the hands. I think it's time to go a little bit further, and let's try to lift one hip and put one foot off the front. So I will signal, so I'm signaling, squeezing her right hand, and then she needs to lift her hip just a little bit, just to tilt towards the other side, and then I will move with my foot to the side. And you can hold there, because you can feel that your friend is shaking, because it's hard, it's good for them, So put the foot back, and that
Tomáš
signal...
is a little sadistic.
Yeah, sometimes. So you squeeze the opposite and you go to the other side, and then you let your partner work. And this is really good for stabilization, for your leg, for Sara's core, because her core is really important for Acro Yoga. So maybe let's go down just for a bit, just to release, to shake the hands, shake the feet, and maybe let us know if it worked. This is the first position, and we will try a bow, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think we need to change the placement of the YouTube. Maybe go just a little bit back, all the way. Ne, úplně s židličkou doleva. Because you will be really tall over here. Can you see a lot? Klidně to uprav tak, aby si tam byl vidět jen trošku a ty si tam potom byla vidět celá. Okay. Alright. The adjustments are done.
This first position that we just tried is called the flying bird.
Yeah.
And right now we're going to show you the transition from flying bird to bow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And from the bow we'll go to the next position, and you'll have little flow here. Okay, so get ready, maybe touch your partner's toes, hands in the sky. Huh? Yeah, povídej. Okay, fly up. But base is important. So you are here, you are stable, and then signal again. Sara's continuing.
So Tomáš is going to signal me which hand he's going to release. Now he squeezed my right hand, which means I'm going to release my right hand, reach back with it, open my chest, really engage the back muscles, the butt and the hamstrings, and then hug my right heel in, so that I can maybe find my right ankle and then kick with the foot against the hand to lift my chest higher, to come to one half of the bow pose. And then I slowly release. It's important to move super slow, and we'll switch to the other side.
So squeezing the opposite hand.
And then I'm going to hug my left heel in, reach with my left hand back. I'm really pressing against my right arm, and then I'm kicking with my left foot against my left hand to come to a half bow pose on my left side.
All right.
Maybe we can try both at the same time.
Maybe come down first, and I need to explain one more thing. Because Sara will be in the sky and we will have no touching with the hands, so there is one really important move to know. You can you lift the hip up? So you can move actually with your foot up and down. So if you will feel that Sara or your partner will start falling forward, you can point through your feet and you can lift her up. Maybe we can do little baby stop and put one hand beside the body, the other, and just try to be in a flying bird without the hands. So if I'll release my feet, Sara will start falling forward, but if I point, she's nicely lifted. It's very important that her chest is up. Once it's lower, it's bad. You cannot hold it. Alright, little break, just a little shake, you know, it's good to have.
I always feel it on my hamstrings so much, and my whole backside, so it's good to tap yourself a little.
Yeah, in some positions you're also stopping the blood flow just for a few seconds, so you know it's good to release it, let it go free again, and then fly again. So let's fly. 3, 2, 1, up. And we are lifted. Now one hand, I'm squeezing the opposite now.
The left hand. Now I'm grabbing my left ankle.
So I'm already pointing.
Tomasz started pointing his feet.
So I feel her weight.
I'm reaching for my right ankle as well.
Yes. Chest lifted. Knees, try to bring your both knees together. It helps a lot. Open up the chest, square yourself, but I did this to me. Try to bring yourself down. Nice. Just a bit back. Nice. Like this. So you know, it's good to, if you feel that your partner is not leveled or something, just tell her or tell him. One hand at the time, releasing slowly. 1, you hold, and then opposite, okay? Never release both because you're gonna fall from most of the tries. And yeah, let's try the other one. Falling bird.
Falling bird.
Fallen leaf.
Falling bird is every time you try this and you fall.
Fallen leaf. Alright, you slowly come down, and then I will show you the next step. Next step for another position. Actually, firstly, let's just show the position. So this one is called flying bird. From here, I open my feet, and Sara will fall through. So we call this position fallen leaf. Wonderful position to release the pressure from the spine and everything. So hands together, I will lift up and come up. So what do you need to do over here? My feet are parallel at the beginning. I'll show it like this. Maybe is it possible to see it? Can you see? Yeah. So my feet are at the beginning parallel, and then I make a V shape with my feet. When I open the V, and then I open my feet through V. So first level they are like this. Can you put the hands away? Open, and I will kind of hug with the heels and the arch of my foot, of my feet, her hips. And then around that area, Sara will go to forward fold. So maybe try to go to forward fold now, just to feel, just to see. Yeah. So it's nicely there, and it will help you to hold the person there.
And as a flyer, your job is to spread your legs wide and pull your legs down. So you're going to press the feet down and not extend them up, because if you extend your legs up, you're going to fall through on your base. So you want to keep your feet apart and squeezing down, which is going to kind of lock you in the place.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the body relaxes. So you want to fall down into a forward fold with the front of your body. Let's try to connect it and put it all together.
Okay, flying bird first. I'm flying up. And then I'll open. So I'm keeping my heels there. Sara is falling through. And then really important thing, I usually see peaceful people, they're using their hands, I mean from the Sara's place, as a flyer, she's pushing against the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Never do that, okay? You want to let go and have the hands heavy, because your partner, your base, want to feel the weight. If I can feel it, I feel more stable and more safe. Then of course, what we can do next, we will do little twists and maybe a little bit of massage. So, you know, it's good to maybe grab your partner's scapulas, shoulder blades, or maybe side of the body, and swing the body just side to side. Legs heavy, just bring your legs a little bit heavier down. Yes, nice. And release the spine. If the spine is not fully released, your base will find out, because it will be so hard to move with the body side to side. Maybe can you be stiff just a little bit? Yeah, it's so hard because she's working against me, not with me. So, you know, you want to be free, maybe shake up just a little bit. Maybe bounce the back, it feels good. Maybe pull down just a little bit. And then
let's try this one. This is really nice.
I know, but you'll do it after, okay? So, now you will hold your opposite elbows. So Sara will grab her opposite elbows, and then I will place my hands on the side, just on the elbows. Her legs are heavy, and then I will lift her up.
And this is really nice to stretch the shoulders and to generally stretch the whole body, whole spine, and relax.
So you can be heavy with your head. This is nice. Just a couple of breaths. That's good. So slowly you will release your friend. If you felt stable over here, we can continue. If you still feel that you struggle, maybe you can take a break and have a look at us for another step. So she will interlock her fingers behind her head, and then I will lift her kind of in the same way like before. But okay, I will lift her up. It's good to sometimes hide the hair because you know it's sticking to the partner's head. But it's fine. Yeah, if you can do little poop in your head, it's good.
Little poop.
So interlocking the fingers, don't fall through, and then we will start with little twist. Okay, so my left hand will release her elbow, and I will place the same hand on her shoulder blade, and I will push through with my opposite hand across. So maybe you will feel a little twist, and you will feel a little crack. Inhale, you will open, always with the inhale you're lifting, and exhale, you fall through. Inhale, and exhale, just a couple times, you know, continue with the breath. Inhale, open, lift, be stronger with your shoulders, and exhale. Inhale for last time, the opposite side. No, we did this one first. So we can do one more. Inhale, strengthen your shoulders, and exhale. Nice. Slowly release from here all the way down, and bring your hands together as a flyer. Bring it behind your head, and I will lift Sara once again. Just a little bit differently than before, but I will let her hang here again. Nice. So feel the release through your exhale. I think one more breath here. One more inhale, real deep inhale, and exhale. Slowly you release. Now it's going to be tricky. You'll place your hands together, elbows like in chaturanga, close to the body, push up, and you will bring your feet back to the center, back to the place where they were before. But you will try to fall 2 more times. So slowly you will go through. You don't need to go that fast as Sara, and then lift up. So try to go in the way, in the speed, how you want to go, in the control, and then slowly up. And then slowly release. Shake out the legs. What is nice, that if you have your partner in front of you, and you know, you have your legs in the sky quite long, she can hold your heels, and maybe shake your legs just a little bit. Or maybe one at a time. Yeah. You can hold, but you can move with one. You can hold both, but you can move with one. Nice. Yeah, this is good. It feels so good. You know, it releases whole leg from the hip all the way up. So it's good to do this Thai massage a little. Maybe a little happy baby here. So I bend my knees so she can push.
So right now, if you're doing this to your partner, you want the soles of their feet to be looking towards the ceiling, knees sinking next to their chest, closer towards the floor. Just be careful, especially if your partner is feeling stiff. You can... Hej, ale jag tror det especially if your partner is feeling stiff in their hips and in their low back, be very careful with this position. So you always want to communicate and make sure that the person you're working with is doing okay. And then slowly coming back. And we'll do one more asana for this flow.
For this flow, to
Throne.
continue.
Yeah.
To suggest.
Throne.
Throne. Okay.
Straddle
Perfect.
throne.
So, that's another position, beautiful position. It's called straddle throne. Straddle throne. So we're gonna go there from the flying bird, and it's really important to know the first move which we learn. So come up. So slowly up. I mean the first move, this one, that you lift your hip and you hold. Because if you can lift and hold, you can continue to next step, which is bending the flyer's knee. Flyer knee will go to the side of the ribs, and me as a base, I'll place my foot just under her knee.
Me, as a flyer, right now I'll put a little weight on the foot that Tomasz just placed under my knee, and I'll wrap my shin on top of Tomasz's shin, so it will come in front, not behind.
Mm-hmm.
But then my foot will wrap around Tomasz's calf,
So there's
that
kind
comes
of
from behind.
lock.
There's-
You can see it like this.
Okay, and now when we're here, I'm going to put my whole weight onto this locked leg. So I'll press in there, have my other knee towards the side of my body. Tomasz will place his foot underneath my knee, and then I again wrap my shin around Tomasz's shin and place my foot on Tomasz's calf.
And once she's there, she will sit fully. I'll bend my knees. So if I bend my knees, she can lift herself up. And if she's lifted, I can extend.
So what is really important for here, as a flyer, you cannot, teraz pozor, you cannot be reaching up, because then the point of gravity is higher and it's more difficult to balance.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do is really sink your hips down, spread your knees wide, and sit properly so that the bottom person, your base, has a lot of control over this pose.
So as before, I need to feel her weight. When she's lifting, she has control of her weight. So I need to feel it. She needs to sink, and I need to feel the gravity. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll bring the hands. I'll bend my knees so she can cramp me. No, we'll try it a couple times.
Okay.
Definitely. So
the way back.
So from here we can show you the way back. So body weight will shift to hands just a little bit, and then to one leg, to one side. So which one do you want to start?
Let's start with the right leg.
You will release the right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My
So the body weight will go towards the left, right? And then she needs to kick.
And I'm extending my leg back as if I was, I'm going to the bird, and Tomasz will place his foot on my hips, and then I shift my weight onto the other leg and extend the other foot.
Exactly like that. Yes. So you stabilize. If you need to break, just give yourself a break. Or if you want to continue like we'll do the other side now. So I'll squeeze her left hand. So for me it's the right side. Placing the foot under the knee. So she will shift the body weight towards the foot where she landed already. I will bring my foot again there, bending the knees, and then extend. Beautiful position. You will be surprised how easy it is once you get there. So really important to have these locks strong. And then from here I think we can show another step.
I think that will be the last step, and then we'll just repeat this flow that we have just learned.
Exactly. Yeah, but we go too fast. So one foot will release to the side. So you need to be stable. You cannot be fast. If you want, you can release one leg and do little ninja here. But if you're leaning like Sara, it shifts a lot of weight, so you will struggle. So at the top, you try to be square or long. Okay, do not lean too much towards the leg. Slowly come back, and then the opposite. Perfect. Slowly coming back. I'm bending the knees, hands together, shifting the weight to one side, placing the foot, placing the other, and then you will release. Shake your legs, shake your hands, and yeah, I don't know how much time we have.
I think we
You'll
have
show the flow.
just enough time to try the flow one time and then maybe answer your questions if you have any.
So we'll do it two times. The first one will be slower, maybe with a little bit of talking, and the second one we'll do flow. Yeah? Alright, so touch your partner, bring the feet there, flying bird, fly up, maybe hold for a bit, and then we'll do bow. So shifting,
No musíš mi povedať,
bow
ktorú,
pose.
Neviem, ale tak ktorú
Okay.
pomaly začnem uvoľňovať, nie?
Okay, left and then right. If you can go slow, do it slow, knees together, chest is lifted. From here, releasing one hand, releasing the opposite, opening to falling leaf, shake just a little bit. Then you will place hands together again. Inhale, lift, up, and then we will do one side to throne, and then the opposite. Sara, sit, I'll lift, and we'll maybe turn to one side, turn her to the other side. Maybe open one leg, slowly back, and slowly out. Coming back. Slowly, bending my knees. One leg back. I'll place my foot there, the other. And then we are finished. Beautiful flow. It's hard, I know, especially for beginners, but once you flow enough, like often, not often, like at least couple times a week, you'll find, we will find a way how to make it easy. Every time, new thing is hard at the beginning. You can be lucky and you can find this easy, but I can show you a position which will be hard at the beginning, and then after a couple of tries, it will get easier and easier. So let's try it
Let's try it one more time, and then maybe let's try it one more time with the other person, at least the flying bird.
Okay.
Yeah?
So slowly fly up. Stabilize. Bow pose. I'm lifting through the toes. Chest is lifted. It's good. From here, slowly releasing down. You can go all the way down. And all the way up. Nice. Good. So we are starting with this side. Squeezing the opposite. Squeezing, sitting, lifting. One leg opens. If you feel stable, probably not, you can open the other. So this is a little bit advanced already. So slowly close one foot. You can help your partner to wrap. You can help your partner on the other side. You bend your knees, place your hands, and probably not. And then one leg back, the opposite leg, and we are finished. We are not finished fully. It's nice to have your partner and
help them go up.
Help them go up. High five. Double high five. High five here. High five here. I hope. Okay, not working. So because detection of copyright audio. Are you?
So what we are going to do now is that I will fly Tomáš. I will be the base and he will be the flyer. He is approximately 30 kilograms heavier than me.
Something like that.
So yeah, at the beginning I couldn't even lift my own weight, but now with practice I can usually lift Tomáš. So let's see.
Yeah. You can lift like heavier person, of course, and how to do it? You just need to stack as many joints and to one line. So she needs to stick her legs to the sky and keep them straight. Once they are a little bit more tilted towards the in or towards out, this position will be really hard for her. So maybe move just a little bit back.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Akože come back.
Back. Yes. Nice. That's good. So again, hands over your feet on the hips, chest is lifted. Maybe a couple times try to lean. Just to feel the weight. This is also nice.
A really good
leg press.
leg and butt workout.
Yeah, leg press. It's good. You know, you don't need to go to gym. You can have just your partner. Once it's heavier, it's harder for you, of course. But you know, give it a try every single day, and you know, you will grow. Okay, one more time. Chest is lifted. Slow it down, and then slowly. My hands are ready. Sarah's hands are ready. So I'm not moving forward. I'm not moving forward and down, but I'm moving forward. Okay. So slowly. Almost. It's good.
That was good.
Bend your knees next time just a little bit more, and you'll be fine. But this is good. So you know we can do the same thing. I can maybe grab. Woo. This is hard. And then
He doesn't trust me. So
I trust you, but I don't. And then
Fall a leaf.
Fall a leaf. I can fall through.
This is actually really okay. The only problem you sometimes can have here, if the person is way taller than you, their head will just be resting on your chest. But it's okay.
On your belly.
We can work with that.
Yeah, this is good. This is enough.
Držite lakte?
Look, this. No, but that's
Trzeba, jak chcesz.
okay. So next step like you did before. Do we have time?
We have time for this. And slowly releasing, coming back to the flying bird. And back down because I'm dead.
A little bit of massage like before, a little bit of shaking, then happy baby, your knee down. And slowly release. And you go down. And
Help me stand up.
of course. And yeah, I think that's it for today. No, we can talk now. So if you have any questions, if you struggle with something, let us know. We have still maybe 5 minutes. So, you know, just write a question and we will try to explain it now. Maybe you have the same question like other people. You know, just...
I'm scrolling back to see if there are any questions, but mostly they're
next level.
Smiling smileys.
Next level, please. Some people are advanced. Maybe,
Yeah.
you know, we started today with the basics and then we'll continue with next one with the
next level.
harder stuff. Yeah.
To find myself a boyfriend in these times. It's difficult to find a boyfriend these times, but what happened is that a delivery guy started hitting on our flatmate. So delivery guys are especially an option. So you can also understand. Oh, you did not understand? I'm sorry. We tried to explain it.
But you can at least see it, you know, if you don't understand, you can see it. Why, if they stay in English, they are talking in English? Why? Because we are staying in here, but people who are watching are not from here. And if they are, they can understand, you know, because we are teaching also in English here. So, you know, it's a kind of international language already. So,
Yes.
but we do classes also in Czech,
Oh.
and on our YouTube there is
So it's called front bird and folded leaf.
no, it's like, you know, because in Czech we have also different names for other positions, so you can call it in your way. So if you learned it like I did in this way, you can do it. You can call it.
And
like
it's
this.
just the name of the pose,
Yeah.
really. It's
So maybe scroll back on, yeah, because
It would jump back if there was a question.
okay.
Anyway, I think we're good.
Was great, nice.
Yes.
Your sun in darkness. Thank you.
Sorry, but it's a very weird question. Well, anyway. Thank you guys for watching, for practicing with us. We appreciate it. I hope you had fun. And definitely try this at home with your friends. And yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
And make a video and send it to us or let us know. Tag us.
And if you are watching now, I think it's good to end this video with a little challenge. So we'll do camel movement. You know what is it? The reverse camel moving. So we'll do a little challenge. So if you are here and you will do this challenge, it's good. So you can tag us on Instagram, for example, and do it with us. So I will show you a next position, last position. It's a secret position. So if anyone left, this is only for you. So come here, Sarah, and we'll do this one.
Oh, okay.
So this is really good workout for core, and it's fun. So place the hands on the knees, and then we will do actually the same position like I do right now, but opposite. Sarah will be the reverse one. So she will lift. Maybe you can just hold here, squeeze the knees closer to each other, but not all the way. So you are just strong, and if you can hold strongly, that's good. But if you can start walking. So this is good thing to do in the morning to wake up your body. Maybe you stop and you slowly open to the side, and then you close. Don't go too far. And then you stop, and then you can extend forward and back. And then go back. Hop. Ruce taky, jo?
Však vystírala.
And then one last time, up. And then you land with one foot, then land with the opposite. And that's it. That's the challenge. So try it.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So enjoy it. Have a beautiful day and
practice with you soon.